shown me enough. He's shown me enough. He's got the mechanics for the shout. I mean, you say that and you got a little smirk, but like the shout angle for shouting the minion at them.
All right, let's see if we can get something here. They need to, it feels like. Nice Q flash in. Toots is going to be flashing back. Can they get the seismic shove? They can. They get first blood. So he has no flash. We'll see. Are they going to be able to catch up to him? Blabber there, and he should be dead again. Just seismic shove off of the stun, and that is going to be a dead Toots. But does he die to the orb reception? Nice sidestep. So
somebody right now.
All right, JoJo is here first, though. They have the extra members. C9 and 3v4, they're going to go in for it here. Trying to actually burst down Tatu. They are able to do it. Flash over the walls. The dominance still ticking. Vulcan now arrives. Gigo flashes to follow. The Needlework is just going to get headbutt back. APA is here. Now JoJo's in trouble. It's a double for Thanatos. We interrupt the recall from Toots. Surely Cloud9 can't throw this game, right, Kobe? Tell me now. Don't Vulcan kind of smurfing once again. You know what my takeaway here?
Zhongle is topside.
Yeah, Zhongle doesn't want it. It's like when you're like, yeah, Kobe, I got some, I don't know, extra cookies in my house that I baked. We want some? I'm still offering it to you, but you're not going to come over.
Hell no, I don't want those.
Whoa, I'm a good baker. What's up with that?
Honestly, I think you probably are, because I saw you baked like a cake or something recently.
Yeah, for Joanne.
A little picture. That looked kind of good.
Sir.
But I'm watching in case you do.
These
don't even think about setting up for our crab. Oh yeah, Vulcan's got a plan. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Vulcan's gonna start it up. He pops the Spellbook Ghost. As Thanatos is getting it froze on. We do have the Sentinel ult coming through. It's not gonna matter. 4v1. APA is not even using it. APA is still hiding, so maybe he's expecting the kind of extended. IU could be in some trouble. He does not have his flash, so he's really got nowhere to go. Will take a while to knock him down, but surely they're going to get the kill. Should be able to give it to Sven as well. Sven gets another one. C9 playing their best game yet by far. Up 3K here at 12 minutes. And the comp scales quite well. Actually TP up towards topside to try to look for a cross-map play.
Yeah, they just want to kill Thanatos again. They're literally sending everyone. That is a big investment. Even Sion's going to go up there.
Yeah,
they're going to put 5 top. They're 5 top while we're taking Dragon and bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they just think they can't contest, but this wave is going to get cleared out for sure here from Thanatos. The question is, can he survive afterwards? Last minion is already gone. The charm does land. They're going to try to go in on the Thanatos. Sen all coming out. Grim Deliverance. They still haven't killed him. Tries to get back. Does get shut down by Tatu at the tower. Took them a lot of time, though, to do. Yeah, quite a bit of damage down.
Because Sion's so tanky, they just sent him back mid, actually. So, you know, they sent Gwen back, they sent him back mid. They did still give up extra on bottom side, but they killed Thanatos.
Looking for Toots. He may have to flash the ulti. He does do so, but right into the combo. Do they have the damage to finish him off? They absolutely do. C9 get one back. APA's there, too.
And Sunfire is just trash, but...
You think you can't go Titanic or something?
Yeah, I think
squishy with Titanic, I guess, maybe. But it does feel a little bit weird now, because when you're looking at, you know, almost an Infinity Edge done for Sven, and you're looking at Thanatos, who's really, really strong, and you have very, very little armor, right? You have very few stats that actually matter at all as the Sion against those main threats. Of course, it is going to be effective against APA, but that is not where most of the damage is going to be coming from here. APA finishes up his Actualizer, so that's pretty nice. Does always have quite a bit of burst, and the Infinity Edge is going to come through very soon, so Cloud9 should be really strong for this next fight.
Should be.
Should be.
I'd say they are, and if you're strong, you also should
win the fight. Be
able to set up for the fight and then win it.
That's the scary part for sure.
Yeah.
And Sven's not going to be on red-white because his red gun has, you know, about one little shot left in it. They almost knocked down this bot tower. They're looking for a fight now, though. Maybe going a bit too early. Blabber trying to go in as Tatu going to use the Grim Deliverance to just run away. And now the combo is right there as Toots TPs into a very dangerous spot and delivers himself to Cloud9 for a bit of a freebie.
Call that one the cow hug. He teleported in to Vulcan's waiting arms. Vulcan combo into seismic shove. That's a dead Ari.
Easy peasy. Came right in, got knocked up, got knocked down, and now Cloud9, 30 seconds until the Dragon here. I mean, Ari will be back up, but will not have the Spirit Rush, so missing that ultimate's going to be pretty big. Sven backing off, looks like he want to base, and if he's basing, he's got to have IE, so they're going to have pretty much everything they would want for this fight. No flash on IU. The flash will be back on Toots, but Grim Deliverance shouldn't be up, and neither should Spirit Rush, unless they can delay this quite a bit.
Yeah. Honestly, they can even look for picks afterwards. I don't think Furia is going to even go over there.
Yeah.
Like Furia is, they're so far behind. It's inadvisable to go walk over to third dragon at the moment. So just try and make a cross map play, and they should get some money elsewhere. So we don't have a chance to mess up another dragon fight.
Shout out to Furia once again. Appreciate that, brothers. As the Weaver's Wall going to come through. TP comes in here from Ayu, who's now in a bad spot. And remember, no flash. That is a dangerous TP, but he will be able to get back to safety. Ult's out of there with the unstoppable onslaught. So teleport down.
Really, really poorly. Obviously, they're going to be the most aware of it. So could be good for mental.
They're going to try to go in on this. Vulcan is taking a lot of damage for free to start this off. In comes the Dawning Shadow. Tatu is going to go aggressive. They're trying to return it around onto Cloud9. Red-White is there for Sven. He's got the Chakram stacked up, but they're in on top of him, and Sven is down. They're getting crushed in this fight. Everyone from Cloud9 is falling. Thanatos, though, trying to save us here in this moment. Gets a triple. Could he get a penta in an almost 1v5 at the end of the fight here? He's trying to stay alive. Flashes out of the stun. Gonna get knocked down. At least they don't give over the Baron because he got some kills back, but that
allows Thanatos to, at least grab a couple. And yeah, and Arrow's like, man.
It's just kind of that what are we doing moment. And Tatu pumped up here. You can pull off a comeback like this, and the gold lead is basically gone. So now it is down to this dragon fight. C9 dragon. We'll see. Ayu's going to be the one to face check, though. That is a very tanky sign. Santos is split, and the team is very split as well. Vulcan in the midst of everyone. Kiko's just going aggressive in on APA. APA is low already. Toots is going to have his charm block go by Blabber. As in goes Thanatos. He bursts down Toots, and Vulcan is still alive. Sven and APA still DPSing. Ayu's going to flash forward. Vulcan is knocked down. The steal comes in from Tatu. Sven, though, trying to get more. Has the Chakram stacked up, and C9 want to look for a fight here. Blabber takes a massive chunk of damage, though, from Gigo, as Tatu trying to get that passive stacked up. Sven needs to get involved, but he's just not in the middle of the fight at all. They are low, but C9 are not hitting whatsoever, and they have lost the fight again. They have lost the dragon again. And C9, despite the advantages, are still outplayed, cannot even win a fight with this much of a gold lead, with this much of an advantage. They still fall.
But then two went onto the dragon, and they stayed on the dragon too long. So they didn't start immediately, and they waited, but only then half the team waited to take the fight. And
now they're on Baron. If they get Baron here, the game is probably pretty done, and it looks like it's going to be likely an uncontested Baron here. And just like that, we go from a couple minutes, we're 4K up, huge advantages. Now we're going to be about 4K down, and it feels like.
I mean, they have double infinite stacking soul champs.
Yep, the game has slipped away. It is extremely. And C9 just feel completely disjointed, and Tatu super pumped up, taking off the headset, big fist pump, steals the dragon, and what can you say?
I mean, you can say
Tatu is our father.
He deserves that. He stacks up the Zehen. Like, the reason why it's so good to have a long fight like that, he gets the first green Q.
But not even autoing the sign, who had 20% health and no threat.
But meanwhile, you've got this unstoppable god of war, the Zehen, with the fully stacked passive, like 4,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
And it just looked like, obviously, I don't have the we didn't have the comms for this one, but it looked like they weren't thinking.
Not on the same page
they weren't thinking that the same thing was going to happen. And then you listen in onto Lion with inspired shot calling.
That's
step number one. Plan.
Yeah, and that's something that Cloud9 has historically always been so good at, which is why it's so weird. Even when Cloud9 is struggling, regionally, internationally, whatever, they've always been the team that is going to full send. They may just go straight onto the Baron. Blabber pushing forward. They get a blue ward down on that Baron. Blabber chunked a bit here. Vulcan down to half HP and has no ult. APA trying to get some vision with Tatu, just jumps over the wall. APA face checks, going to flash away, trying to get out, but he is knocked down. Tatu goes godlike. You can say that again. He has been destroying Cloud9 here today. Toots gets another reset. C9 still wanting to try to push in, seeing if they can do anything. It's down to 5K. Vulcan is low, has to flash out. Look at the side as Gigo is back, and he is winning that fight again. Thanatos has the needlework. Sven flashes forward, does get a kill on a JoJo. It's up to Sven now, has the Chakram stack. They claim the Baron. The charm lands on Sven. He is gone. Tatu goes legendary. Cloud9 in tatters here, getting torn apart by Tatu and Furia. They grab another Baron. They only lose their support for it. Cloud9 can do nothing to answer.
Tatu, player of the game, player of the tournament, player of the series.
Easy.
I think we can award an award we've never awarded before. Player of the tournament, even. Player of the game, player of the series, player of the tournament, Tatu. On the Zehen here.
It's almost a 5K.
It's crazy work.
I think the game is just maybe over. Sven is still dead here for 15. Vulcan's still dead for 10. They're going to try to look for an engage, try to finish it off. They're in onto Flabber. He's under the tower, but the CC chain is there. Flabber flashes away, trying to run for the hills. Thanatos goes back in, trying to get something done, but he can do nothing. No one on Cloud9 has been able to stop Furia. They lock down that last Nexus turret here. Sven trying to push forward, trying to take down Gigo, but he's in the midst of the whole team. The Hallowed Mist is there. Cloud9 are gone. Furia will sweep them in the America's Cup Finals. It's a perfect 8-0 run for Furia. They have dominated the LCS and are your rightful champions.